Hello everyone, welcome back to This Day in Weather. If you're just joining this channel, this is where you can learn about weather events that occurred in the United States on the date the video was posted in years past. Today is February 11th. On this day in 1895, the low temperature in Moline, Illinois was minus 11 degrees. This marks the last of 16 straight days where the low temperature was 0 degrees or colder. During the first 11 days of February 1895, the highest temperature was only 13 degrees. The current average high temperature in Moline in early February is in the low 30s. On this day in 1950, a dozen-mile-long, 1,000-yard-wide path of Harris County, Texas was struck by an F3 tornado. The tornado moved to the north-northeast across the west side of LaPorte and struck 25 homes, several of which suffered significant damage, and most lost their roofs. A total of 200 buildings suffered some degree of damage. One person was killed, a former slave who was between 97 and 101 years old, and anywhere from 6 to 20 other people were injured. On this day in 1965, an outbreak of 15 tornadoes struck the southern United States. The worst tornado was an F3 that destroyed several homes and damaged a few dozen others in Aliceville, Alabama, and injured 18 people. On this day in 1983, a snowstorm known as the Megalopolitan Blockbuster Snowstorm affected the mid-Atlantic and southern New England. Snow accumulations of close to 3 feet occurred in parts of the Blue Ridge Mountains of West Virginia and Glengarry. In just 12 hours, 19 inches of snow fell in Windsor Locks, Connecticut. New 24-hour snowfall records were set in Philadelphia, Harrisburg, and Allentown, Pennsylvania, and in Hartford, Connecticut. In Allentown and Hartford, 5 inches of snow fell in only 60 minutes. There was a total of 46 fatalities, 33 of which occurred when a ship sunk off the Virginia-Maryland coast. On this day in 1988, there was Arctic cold air throughout the north-central United States. Daily record low temperatures of minus 35 degrees were set in Aberdeen, South Dakota, Bismarck, North Dakota, and International Falls, Minnesota. Other low temperature extremes include Bemidji, Minnesota, with a low of minus 39 degrees, and Gettysburg, South Dakota, with a low of minus 42 degrees. In Baker, Montana, the temperature went up from minus 27 degrees to 40 degrees. On this day in 1989, most of the lower 48 was enjoying seasonable temperatures and sunny skies, but a strong weather system dumped rain over Hawaii. Honolulu was drenched with 2.5 inches of rain. On this day in 2006, the North American blizzard of 2006 began in the evening and impacted much of eastern North America. The mid-Atlantic and New England states, from Virginia to Maine, saw heavy snow through early evening the next day. The major cities from Baltimore, Maryland to Boston, Massachusetts saw at least a foot of snow. Snowfall records were set in Philadelphia and Allentown, Pennsylvania, Hartford, Connecticut, Newark, New Jersey, Worcester, and Boston, Massachusetts, with 12.5 inches, 15.2 inches, 15.5 inches, 21.3 inches, 18 inches, and 15.5 inches respectively. Fairfield, Connecticut saw the highest snowfall total with 30.2 inches, while New York City set a record one-day snowfall record with 26.9 inches in Central Park. The storm caused 3 indirect fatalities and $5 million 2006 United States dollars in damage, which equates to over $8 million in 2026 United States dollars. That will close up this edition of This Day in Weather, but be sure to stay tuned in because whenever there's a new video, you will learn about weather events that occurred in the United States on the date the video was posted in years past. Please hit the thumbs up button to like this video. Please hit the subscribe button to be sure to never miss a new video. If you're just joining this channel, please check out all the other videos that have been posted on this channel. And please check out my Patreon at patreon.com/c/thisdayinweather for more content.